Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here. It is race number 5 of the Red Sox Racing Series spring season. We are live here from Hockenheim Ring. I'm your host, Adam Chapman. Joined with me in the booth, Todd Chase Jr. Todd, how we doing?
Doing pretty good. It's great to be back here in Germany for this Hockenheim ring race.
Yeah, a track that we're not very familiar with. Let's just be honest and call it what it is. But we're going to try our best anyway. We'll see how this race goes. Hopefully it's a good one. Todd, in case you did not know, this race, or this track, should I say, has 16 turns at 2.84 miles long. It should be a fun one. Qualifying right now underway here, Todd. And right now it is Mitch Heller sitting on top of the board here in qualifying.
Yeah, putting a really good lap in, and I'm starting to notice some other notable names up here towards the top of the board as well. Terry Dahl, Nikhil now goes to second. Let's see here. Robert
Shakota. I don't know that name.
Yeah, I think he's ran a couple of races here with these guys and did pretty well.
He goes to the top of the board.
Yeah, so, but I mean, look at Robert Canchin, sitting there 7th.
Good to see him back in here. Ben Gerard goes up to 6th place. Terry Dahl sitting 5th. I did get the points sent over to me, Todd, and it has been a pretty close one so far coming into this one. With Justin Kirby currently leading, and in the touring car, it is David Shutt leading that class. As far as the team points go, of course, that is new to this season, the 2022 team standings. What that consists of is a driver in GT4 and a driver in the TCR class. Right now is Nikhil Kopker and David Shutt on top of the board. Quite a bit of lead right there with a 343 point for them to Black Magic Motorsports, which is Justin Kirby and Brent Kirby with the 323 second. Still a really good points battle, though. With we'll have to wait and see how it turns out, but we've seen anything can happen, Todd.
Oh yeah, I mean anything can happen in these races. We've seen it weeks past, and one thing I am starting to notice here in qualifying is some of these guys got the headlights on, so could we possibly see a half night race here at Hockenheim Ring? I'm not sure, but it will be interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure on that one. So while I remove some messages, we got some people checking in. Cameron Bidwell checking in on YouTube and stuff like that. Cameron Bidwell, good to see him checking in on here. Not racing it, I don't think, Todd. But checking in on YouTube, and we got somebody else checking in. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Qualified about done here in this one. Mitch Heller jumps back up to the top of the board. Ryan Robertson takes the pole, by the way, over in the other class, Todd, with Ryan Waschkowski in second.
Yeah, and it's been a battle between them two all season long. I kind of figure it's going to be interesting to see, how everybody else plays out. Because I mean, look, David Shutt hasn't even put in a time, or well, he has, but he's all the way down there, closer to the back of the field.
Well, Ross Booth hasn't put a time yet in either, but there's another driver that is in here finally making his return. Is Paul Gibson.
Yeah, it's good to see Paul back in here, as I had a little bit of a cough there from a water, kind of went down the wrong side. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great to see Paul back in here.
So
and
qualifying has officially ended. Well, not officially. We got everybody out there figuring out their last lap.
Trying to see who that was that I just... Oh, Zachary Sullivan just died there at the end. Somebody roll a corner for him.
So watching Nikhil Kopker work on the final corner. Coming to the start-finish line. Best lap of 146.670. Does he improve?
Yes.
He does. And he goes to second. Good lap there. Oh, all right. He just killed the wall. Justin Kirby, the Black Magic Motorsports. Mitch Heller, new fastest lap from 146.369.
You know, if Mitch can have a decent start to this race, he's got a fair chance at winning this race tonight.
I would agree.
I mean, he's had some weeks prior to tonight that have not necessarily gone his way, like making small little mistakes, and it's costed him some races. But unfortunately, that's kind of the story of Mitch Heller up until past couple of seasons, where he was really on fire and had those in a bag. But now those are starting to come back out, and I don't understand why. But
yeah, 100%. All right, so it looks like that qualifying might be done here. William Kabbalah finished up his lap. Todd, it should be a good race. Let me get your picks here. Who you think wins the touring car first?
Well, I'm going to go with Ryan Robertson.
Okay, I'm going to go with Ryan Wiskowski in that one.
Okay. I'll let you pick first for the GT4 class.
Nikhil Kopker.
Okay, I'll go Mitch Heller.
There you go. I think that's going to be a good one.
I think it will be too. One thing I do want to mention tonight, we will have a 40-second delay between...
40-second delay, yeah.
Yep. In between the green flags for both classes. Depending on how the GT4s run tonight, we're looking at possibly 20 laps. So we'll see how that all goes, as I believe field's going to start to grid up here.
Yes, sir. So it is about time to grid the field. Here's a look at your grid, by the way. You will see right there the GT4 class. Mitch Heller with the pole position. Nikhil Kopker running off in second. A little bit further back, we've got Ryan Robertson and Ryan Wiskowski sitting the pole for theirs. So we will get set to go here as everybody is gridding up here. If I quit hitting the wrong button. Big field here tonight, Todd.
Yeah, really good field here tonight.
Forgot how many cars like 27, I want to say.
Yes, that's what I am seeing here on my live timing.
So hopefully, this should be a good race. I wouldn't expect anything less. These guys have put on lots of good races over the course of the season so far.
Mm-hmm. Do want to mention, this isn't the only broadcast that we have to do tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
We've got a special broadcast coming from, what was it, East Coast Motorsports, I believe.
East Coast Motorsports, special race for them.
Mm-hmm. Them guys run in ASL that we normally cover on Sundays, so.
Be pretty cool to do something a little bit different. Where are we racing at in that?
Honestly, I really don't know.
It'll be immediately following this one. We don't know where we're going to be at.
Yeah.
We might be somewhere.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we will be somewhere, Todd. So we're waiting for the grid to roll off here, which should be taking place any second now as we get set to go green in just a couple minutes. I think we're gridded up on the back stretch, by the way. So it won't not take long. Yeah,
it does appear to be like that.
I don't really know if it's the back stretch, but I know it's right there near the start finish line. So
yeah, hopefully our jet is pretty fast here once we leave this race tonight. So there you go, field starting to roll. And
ready to get this one underway, Todd. A 40-second delay, like we said. So
yeah, that's a pretty big delay.
That is a long delay. And this, we're about to get this one underway. Todd Chase, if you want to bring these guys to the green flag.
All right, here we go. Mitch Heller getting ready to get the green flag with Nikhil Kopker on the front row. Pace truck comes down pit road as we are waiting. And
green.
The GT4 class is underway here at Hockenheim Ring.
That was getting started. It's going to take a few seconds as we head to turn one for the other class to go. Battle right there, going to be almost contact between third and fourth. There is a big wreck, Todd.
Yep. I just seen that. I believe, trying to see who was involved in that.
Shinya Shakuki, I believe. I probably butchered his name wrong, but he is done, Todd.
Wow. Big moves going on here for Ross Booth. He about took him 3 wide as he gets a little loose there.
There's the wreck that happened. As we jump back to the other class, Todd, we are set to go green in just a second. While that class is running, you will hear Todd be commentating on what's going on up in the other race. The Killcopter still holds the lead, by the way, in that GT4 class as the touring cars set to get this one underway. We will get ready as the imaginary pace car drops in. Ryan Wiskowski, Ryan Robertson up on the front row. Actually, Ryan Wiskowski had missed the grid as the green flag is out in the air. We are green flag here in the touring class. Actually, I lied. We are not green flag yet. Now we are green flag as we head down towards turn 1.
Back up front with the GT class, the Killcopter overshot the corner and lost the lead to Mitch Heller as it's a 3-car breakaway. Back to the TC class we go.
Yeah, big battle back here in this TC class. The restarts here are pretty crazy. As you look behind Les Turner, you see David Shutt here in the mix with Bill Paul Lucky, Colin Weatherholt, Matthew Gosh, all trying to get single file and try to get sorted out now. As we do jump back up here in the other class, we will jump up towards that GT4. Lap 1 going to be complete, Todd, and it will be Mitch Heller leading lap 1.
Yep.
Killcopter on second. Justin Kirby, Ross Booth going to take away the 6th position from Zachary Sullivan.
Yeah, you see Chris Shieldsmith currently running 4th and Terry Dahl still currently running 5th, but definitely a 3-car breakaway from the rest of the field right now. And as you see right here, Nikhil starting to close back in on Mitch Heller for that top spot.
Yeah, there's Mitch Heller on your screen. There's a 3-car breakaway, Todd. We've seen this numerous times this year where the top 3 guys break away.
Yep.
So Mitch Heller with a slight lead advantage. Here comes a big run that Nikhil's going to get out of that corner. Going to close that gap up even more and then close it in anytime down the straightaway.
Going to try and close in as much as he can here.
Top braking corner right here. A hard left-hand corner to a right corner. Mitch does really nice right there through that. Back in the touring class, Brent Kirby holds second for now. Brandon Johnson, new name for us. I think we've mentioned it a couple times, but he is running third, putting a lot of pressure here on the Black Magic 54 and Brent Kirby. He may take a peek right here. Got a big run here. He looks to the inside. He's going to have the preferred line going into this turn. But it looks like Kirby going to have the preferred line into the left-hander. And we'll be able to hold on for now. He does. Good battle right here for second, Todd, in that class. The Killcopter, new fastest lap, 146.579.
Yeah, you see Mitch Heller starting to pull away just a little. And also, there's another name running 8th right now. That's Paul Gibson.
Yep. We know what Paul can do.
I mean, he's proven it time and time again. He doesn't have to run every week to pick up a win in this series. Doesn't matter what car it is, what track it is. He's always got a fair chance at winning this race. So, be interesting to see what happens.
Ross Booth, Terry Dahl.
Yeah, good battle here between them two, and Ross still be able to hold off Terry for the moment. Terry's lost some time to him. Also involved in this battle, it is Chris Shieldsmith.
Yep.
So Ross is putting a lot of pressure on him right now. You see Ross just going to send it in there.
He definitely sent it in. Ross in that white Castro car.
Mark Wilson has an issue. He's dropping He's fallen all the way to 20th.
Yeah, his turn. Okay, Christian Mendez back in 22nd overall, not in class. Mitch Heller, new fastest lap on 1:46.453. But good battle here with Shield Smith and Ross Booth right now. That's what we're going to continue to watch as we will hop on board with the driver of the 6 car.
Yeah, Shield Smith, he just can't get to that rumble strip there in that corner, and you seen right there, Ross had the better run, kind of out, I guess you could say. But here we go. He's setting him up right now. May have the preferred line here going on to this next left-hander.
He's got the inside line.
Or right-hander, I'm sorry.
Right-hander into it. Very tight right-hand corner. He takes it away. Good pass there.
Yep.
Ross is a good one, that's for sure. Back to the battle for second. Nothing really going on there. Brent Kirby able to hold on to that spot for a moment. Les Turner, everything kind of spaced out. We're going to jump up to David Shutt, who is kind of in the middle, right between Mark Wilson and Colin Weatherholt. The nice car.
Good battle here with them guys. Colin looking, try to get around David Shutt here. I feel every race this season, it's been down between these two.
Yeah.
100%. Look at this. TCR class getting a little racy here.
Mark Wilson. David Shutt. Who else is that? Colin Weatherholt, I believe?
Yep.
Good 3-car battle here. This is actually for the 4th position in the TCR class. These things are cool to watch.
Yeah, I mean, you can see right there how much maneuverability you have. Yeah, I mean, everybody's just on top of everybody right now. And, you know, I can't say it enough. These cars, they race better than some of these other cars that we have.
They're awesome to watch. Yeah, they're awesome to watch race. I ain't gonna lie. It's one of the coolest cars to watch. Look at that move right there by the 21. Weatherholt tried to cross him over, couldn't do it, but. A little bit here. About 8/10 lead right now.
Weatherholt doing everything he possibly can to hold off Mark Wilson. Meanwhile, Wilson will actually fall further toward Les Turner and Ryan Wachelski. Ooh. Les has got a full mirror of Ryan Wachelski.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because I picked Wachowski to win. He started for the pits, and here he is working on Les Turner, trying to get around the Batman number 01 car. Mitch Heller, new fastest lap, a little bit faster, 1:46.360.
And I'm starting to see.
Starting to see St. Louis, by the way.
What was that?
Bidwell said he is driving to St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what there is to do to sit in St. Louis.
There really isn't anything.
I don't feel like it. There we go. Don Wachowski, Les Turner. David Shutt, Brent Kirby here. And, Brandon Johnson has fallen back a little bit. Colin Weatherholt working on him. And Weatherholt is going to take away the first spot. Not sure what happened there. Up in the field a little bit, we talked about Shinya Sakuda, who wrecked. Here he is, taking over the 9th spot. He wrecked early in this race, taking it away right there from Ben Gerard. And we'll set his sights on Zachary Sullivan. There is a side-by-side right there behind him, though. Dwayne McCarthy and Ben Gerard as well. got a whole lot going on up in that class right now.
Everything's still kind of spaced out.
Pretty much up there. David Shutt's still working on Brent Kirby here. This TCR class.
You know, one thing I'm starting to notice are these headlights coming on now.
A lot of racing here. Immediately following this race, it'll be about 5 minutes or so after that, we will be doing a rebroadcast of the East Coast Motorsports guys, sponsored by Kitty Cat Corn. Gil Copter has closed the gap in here a little bit on Mitch Heller.
Yep, Mitch is doing everything he possibly can right now to get away from Nikhil. But I kind of feel like Justin Kirby is actually helping Nikhil kind of stay with him, even though there is a gap. Oh, Mitch Heller took that turn really, really wide.
About to run in with another class here, so this is where things can get interesting.
Yep, here comes the run for Conker. Not going to press the issue just yet. But here he comes. He's got a really good run. Yep. Going to stay in line again.
Very surprising to see him stay in line where he is.
Got one in the grass up here. Going to be a factor for these guys.
Yeah, it's definitely tall. We talked about it earlier. Down, and you can see that multi-class with the other cars up in front of him.
Yep, a lot of lap traffic coming in. I kind of feel like this could play into Nikhil's hands. He's just got to be, he's got to choose the right time to force Mitch Heller to make a mistake. See him closing in right there on Mitch Heller. As right now, Mitch Heller going to go to the outside of this TCR car, or the touring car.
That was Chris Jimenez. He just went in. Oh, big cluster of cars up here in front of these guys, Todd.
Yep.
That is a lot of the top 5 that you see. So we're going to stay in this blimp view. It just kind of gives us an idea of where these cars are. You can see right there, he's going around Bill Paul Lucky. Les Turner going to be next in front of our Mitch Heller, the race leader overall in the GT4 class.
You can see these guys, they pretty much got right over to the right-hand side without going off the track to get away from these guys.
Yeah, but look what it has done. It has opened up a big lead here for Heller. He's able to work through traffic a little bit better than what Nikhil has.
Yeah, for the moment right now, I think Nikhil's just trying to make sure he doesn't run over anybody. And, I mean,
we know this race can change at any time, especially when pit stops happen. When things usually space out. Right here's a little bit interesting. Make sure they get just a little bit there. And trust me, this TCR class, Todd, they're not doing nothing wrong at all.
No, I mean, just because you're slower doesn't mean you have to completely move over. Yeah, you're racing for your position. And
just got around Brent Kirby. So you see right here a lot of traffic.
Now this is going to help whether Conquer 2, because he closed in a lot right there.
Closed in a whole lot. Going to extend it a little bit right there. Heller was able to get to the bottom of that corner, but still that guy passed through significantly. So a lot compared to what we've seen not even half a lap.
And here we go, another big run here for Nikhil Kompker. He's going to close in a lot right here at the sharp turn. Oh, he sends it in a little bit deep.
Kowski right up in front. In the 86. Here we go. Like the overall. I'm interested here. Yeah, look how wide Kopker goes in that corner.
don't know if that counts as an off track. I don't know how far these guys can go off.
Well, if I'm not
But
mistaken, I think Keller might have got off track on that coming out of the final corner last time by. He went really wide and actually got some of the routes. If it counted as off track, it was right here where it happened.
right.
Actually, no, it was not right there. It was right there. But these guys make it through most of the heavy traffic, which is good.
Yep. Conker's still closing in on Mitch Heller.
Yeah, it was right here where he went off last time.
Right here, yeah, and he goes off there again.
I'm not sure if that's counted as off track or not. I don't know if it really matters to him too much.
Next time by, we should be about halfway in this one. As you see now, Mitch Heller putting the bumper to some of these slower cars. Say, hey, I gotta go.
Yeah, that is not an easy person to pass. That is David Shutt. He's just got to bring stuff with a faster car and will, of course, overtake that. That class has kind of spaced out a little bit there, Todd, in the TC class. Ron Robertson, a 5-second lead over Colin Weatherholt.
Oh, almost. There's some contact going on between these two right here for the race lead. Not enough to, unsettle these cars, but enough to say, hey, I'm here.
Colin Weatherholt right here in front of Mitch Heller. This is what
More contact.
This is what makes this race so interesting with the multi-class. And when you come into contact with the other cars, you really have to maneuver and not try to make any contact with anybody, as it can cost you the race.
Yep, and I mean, Nikhil's doing everything he possibly can to mess Mitch Heller up. And so far, it really hasn't messed him up too much.
No, it's been good.
This might mess him up, though. Here we go.
Trying to go around a very interesting spot to try. Oh, well, there you go.
Yep.
Looks like
Not sure either, yeah. But here we go. Compker's there again.
closest battle we got on the racetrack, and one of the most important ones.
Mm-hmm. Now let's see what Nikhil can do without any lap traffic in front of Mitch Heller. And also, you got to bring into question, too, how long do these guys stay out?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we've already seen we got pit stops starting. Here we go. Oh. Trying to do the crossover move. It may happen here. Mitch Heller playing the blocking game.
Putting the bumper to him here, Todd. These guys going to be coming down pit road here very close. Here comes the kill looking.
Mitch Heller overshoots that corner just a little bit.
Don't be cussing, Todd.
I didn't.
I'm joking.
I know. I caught myself.
That was funny. I had to do it to you.
I know you did. I mean, you barely talked to me all day today, so, I mean, that's just a product of you being busy at work and stuff. So here we
I
go.
wasn't busy.
The kill on pit road.
Out of the way for second in the other class, Todd.
Let's see.
David Shutt. Side by side, working through the corner.
Yep. David Shutt gonna cut that corner just a little bit. Not gonna get a cut in the corner penalty, I don't think, out of that. Here comes a run for David Shutt. Slingshot. Gonna make the pass here. He's got the preferred spot in the corner, and there you go. Ryan Robertson not going away just yet, though.
Still a good battle here. Really close here between all these guys.
You see these guys are going to stay out another lap.
Side by side. Oh, contact time. There goes Ryan Wiskowski. He's going to go for the grass. He's trying to keep it off the wall. Head noses into the wall, that 86. Getting back on track. Does a really nice job of being able to save the car pretty much. And you're going to have to use that fast repair. Here's the replay of what happened. As Wiskowski has a big issue here. Who was that that got him? Oh, I don't know who that is. It's one of the black cars. It might have been, who is that? It might have been Paul Gibson. But I don't know if that's who it was. Oh. Wiskowski on pit road. He's definitely going to be using the quick repair that these guys have. Very interesting there. And a lot of times, let's check back in with our race leader, Mitch Heller. Where would he shape up at?
I believe he's still our leader.
He has not boxed yet, has he?
No, he is not.
That's what I was thinking. Him, Ross Booth, Paul Gibson, or Chris Shilsmith have not came down pit road.
Yeah, I look for these guys to be down pit road this time by.
Yeah, I would agree. We'll see if Mitch comes this time. It's going to be big because, remember, Nikhil was right on the heels.
Uh-huh. And it may have been a little early, I believe, for Nikhil, because he's dropped all the way to 6th.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Justin Kirby's actually in front of him.
Yep, and here comes Mitch Heller.
Mitch Heller on pit road. He ain't the only one.
Ross Booth also on pit road. Robertson's on pit road. Let's see who else. David Shutt's on pit road. Looks like everybody's on pit road now. That hasn't been on before. So
Mitch Heller is down and away, by the way. Paul Gibson has not pitted yet.
Justin Kirby jumps to 3rd now. I believe Paul Gibson's run out of fuel.
Did he?
Yep.
You are correct. He has run out of fuel. So, unfortunately, that's going to end the race for him. I'm currently watching Mitch Heller, who does take back the lead here, Todd.
Yep. I am trying to get back to him right there.
Phil Kopker is out of the race.
Well, that's not good.
That is very
That's
surprising.
strange, yeah. So now your top 3 going to be Mitch Heller, Justin Kirby, and Ross Booth for the GT class. And I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, your leader for the TC class is Ryan Robertson with Colin Weatherholt and David Shutt running 3rd.
Yes, I think you are right.
Now Mitch Heller, all he's got to do is just take his time. He's currently out to, about a 2-second lead over Justin Kirby. As we put 14 laps on the board now. And it looks like everything's pretty much spaced out.
Yeah, looking around, everything has kind of spaced out. We're going to jump back to Ross Booth, who's battling Justin Kirby. Kirby right now in P2. Kind of curious, Todd, what's this going to do for the points? I'm looking. That's really going to hurt Nikhil Kopker. This may actually lock up the championship here for Justin Kirby, since Nikhil is out of this one.
Meanwhile, Ross Booth looking underneath Justin Kirby here for that second position. Was unable to make the pass there, but he's still there. Able to make a move. He's going to look here again. Going to try to cross over. That don't work.
By the way, David Shutt, Ryan Ruskowski, side by side through the corner. Ruskowski trying to take that third spot away from David Shutt. Contact between the Ruskowski and David Shutt definitely wasn't intentional. David Shutt, your points leader. Look at that. Very interesting, Todd, because Colin Weatherholt and Ryan Robertson sit second and third in points, with Ryan Robertson and Colin Weatherholt sitting first and second in this one. So points in that class going to be very tight.
Yep. So, I mean, this, with the points being as tight as what it is, actually makes really good racing. As if, you know, these TC cars that we've already said, you know, the racing is always good, but the points battle makes it much better than what it already is.
Shinya, oh, okay, he's just on pit road, I believe. I believe he had a small issue too. He may run out of gas. So looking back still at Justin Kirby here with Ross Booth. By the way, Cameron Bidwell said that is not PG-13 language, Todd. Justin Kirby able to hold on to that spot. Coming to 4 laps to go in this one, Todd. Once again, right after this one, we're going to be live again on our YouTube. You'll just have to keep refreshing our YouTube. There's really a big swirl right there from Justin Kirby. Jumps the curb a little bit as well. But immediately following this one, we will be live with the East Coast Motorsports League replay. Also, guys, unfortunate news. I hate to even mention this, Todd, especially during the race, but I guess it's better now than never. This will be our last season broadcasting the Red Sox Racing Series. I've been doing this now for about 7 seasons. I want to think 8 seasons.
I believe I've been. I think I've been sitting, about 4, maybe 4.5 seasons with you with these guys, and
Justin Kirby off the track again. He's having some major issues. As here we go, Ross Booth trying to take away the second spot. But yeah, unfortunately, we will not be back next season for these guys, mainly because of my work issues and real life stuff going on. So, so we will only be down to 1 broadcast a week, Todd.
Yeah, but I've got some breaking news for you. Strictly Street Stock Series gonna make a return.
That'd be cool. Be awesome. That was always a fun league.
Yep.
So I may actually. You gonna broadcast that, right?
Yep. I'm actually not gonna be in the car.
I may race it. So at least some of them. That'd be fun.
Got a schedule out already.
Have to check that out. So if anybody's interested in racing street stocks, get a hold of Todd. Don't know what day that'll be on. Do you? I guess you know.
No, I don't know that yet, and I'm also working on getting some recruitment races.
There you go.
So, yeah, I mean, we're dropping a prestigious league, but there's potential to bring another prestigious league back.
I know, Cameron. It was kind of surprised, man. We did not want to drop it. I promise. We did not want to leave this league. You can ask Todd. Like, this is one we hated to lose. This is my favorite league to broadcast. Honestly, just because I've been here so long. So, yeah, this is our last season. They will have another broadcaster. I'm not sure who it is off the top of my head. But they will have another broadcaster. And I hope they do a great job. But hopefully we'll be able to make our return back here soon. Hopefully it won't last forever. And hopefully we'll be able to get it open and get back in with these guys. That is the main goal anyway. So,
yeah, and I might as well bring this out too, that I'm actually going to try to get in broadcasting school, so that if you ever have an issue or whatever, and so I mean, yes, this is only temporary, but we're looking at things further down the road at coming back.
It sucks, man, because literally we've been with this league now I've been with this league probably, my gosh, since my return back to iRacing, which was with ESPN.
Yep.
So that's been 3 years ago. Yeah, I want to say about 3 years ago. So a lot of seasons, 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. It's been a long time.
Yeah, so I mean, if it's 2 or 3 seasons, and normally these guys have about 4 seasons a year, so
for sure, Cameron. Don't worry, we're going to come in. I'm going to come in whenever I have my free nights. I'm actually going to race a few of these with you guys, so I'm not going away permanently. You'll be able to wreck me on the racetrack and laugh at me because I am horrible, but I'm going to come in and race. I just don't have the time to commit to a full season because some nights I don't get off. Starting next week till 9:30, so hopefully we'll have to wait and see. But meanwhile, the race is still going on. By the way, Mitch Heller is gone.
Yeah, he definitely said, "See you later, nerds."
Ryan Robertson also has checked out. Colin Wetherholt still second in that one. Not really much racing anywhere right now, Todd. Ross Booth and Justin Curry was going at it a few laps ago, but that has pretty much subsided. You see Justin right there in third. Still a good night for Mr. Curry. Yes, well, since Tommy Ryan's going to actually extend his points. And I'm telling you not that somebody's going to be good for us, Terry Dahl. Terry Dahl was sitting fourth in the points. He's not having a good night, and Tommy Ryan not here. Terry's made jump up. Yeah, he's definitely going to jump up to second, I believe, in points. So that'd be awesome.
Yep, and I believe, are we on the last lap for these GT4 cars, or is it telling you? Okay.
Coming to the last lap next time by.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my lap timing or live timing doesn't show that. It just shows, the laps, you know what I mean, like how many they've completed, so. But nonetheless, Mitch Heller putting on a clinic here at Hockenheim Ring. As long as he makes no mistakes, he's pretty much got this win in the bag.
Go, white flag this time.
Yep. White flag in the air for Mitch Heller. And I believe Ryan Robertson should be picking up the white flag here shortly.
I was say he will be picking up the white flag here as well. There is the white flag for Ryan Robertson, whose lead, by the way, has dropped about a second.
Mm-hmm.
Close to about a second this lap. They're right there, a second faster. So actually, it's closed in more. Now under a second, Todd. So we may have a race still in the TC class.
Well, I'll let you focus on them. I will focus on Mitch Heller here, because there's not much going on. I mean, Ross Booth, he's currently almost 3 seconds behind Mitch Heller. Couple more corners here for Mitch Heller. And this Mitch Heller, he's done everything he possibly could to pick up a win this season. It hasn't really gone his way until now. And
that'll get good right there. We're gonna have to jump back to that. But
yeah,
up to Mitch Heller.
Coming to the final corner, Mitch Heller is running out of fuel.
He is out of gas.
But I believe
Todd.
he might be able to make it.
I don't know, Todd. Here goes
Ross Booth.
Ross Booth steals the victory.
Wow.
Here at Hockenheim. Good battle here for the lead, Todd, in the TC class. What a finish. Ross Booth picked up a big win. Stole one away. Here we go. Last corner. And out of the final corner, it will be Ryan Robertson able to hold on for the victory.
Wow, I am shocked. I thought Mitch Heller had it in the bag.
That is a heartbreaker. Ross Booth might be able to gas as well. Ross Booth's done left. Unfortunately for Ross, the sad part of all that is, Todd, is
he's going to get a 4-point penalty.
Exactly, a 4-point penalty. So,
but Mitch Heller will also get that as well.
I think Ross might get. He's out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's got a long way to go to make it back around. I don't think he's making it back around.
Yeah. Wow. I did not expect that.
So that is big for Justin Kirby. I mean, it doesn't matter. Ross still your winner, but.
Right, I mean. Then you've got Ryan Robertson holding off Colin Weatherholt.
Yeah, I'm going to come in and race a little bit with you, Cameron, for sure. Let's go there, Todd.
Okay.
Ross trying to make it back around, by the way. Not sure if he's going to make it still, but Ryan Robertson, a big victory there for him. Ross Booth, Mitch Heller, Justin Kirby, Chris Shieldsmith, Terry Dahl, Zachary Sullivan, Dwayne Hunt, Ben Gerard, Robert Kanchin, William Kabbalah, your top 10. With Ryan Robertson, Colin Weatherholt, Brian Roskowski, David Shutt, Brandon Johnson, Mark Wilson, Bill Pawlucki, Brent Kirby, Les Turner, and James Prostel Jr., your top 10 over in the TC class.
What an awesome way to end a race.
That was a good race, Todd. That was awesome. See, that's the thing I'm going to miss about this league, dude. We have good races like that. That gets it. I feel bad for Mitch.
I do. I mean, he did everything right tonight. And then coming into the final corner, the thing just didn't have enough fuel in it to make it all the way back to the line. And I believe Ross actually won by, to me, it's showing 0.08.
I think Ross just blew his tires. You too, Cameron. Have a good night, buddy. Be safe on your drive up to St. Louis. And we're going to pull around. You're going to see these guys on the start-finish line. How about two teammates, Todd, finishing first?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. No, I'm sorry. Ryan Robertson's not a teammate. Roskowski's a teammate. I'm sorry, Ross. I apologize, and I apologize, Ryan Robertson. Either way, Ross Booth's victory here at Hockenheim. Ross, that was a wild finish, and stole one away there from Mitch Heller.
I just like to apologize to Mitch for stealing one. That was insane.
I would not apologize, just to let you know.
Yeah, screw that guy. I won fair and square.
Man, this was a fun race to watch. A lot of racing all over the place. Cars were slipping and sliding everywhere.
Yeah, I've really grown to like this track. It's a nice track to race at. You got that long straightaway down the back. Mm-hmm. You get a tow, make something happen into the hairpin. I almost hit Justin Kirby. Almost got him. He was paying attention though, so nothing there. But that was a lot of fun. I think I started 12th and first win for BMW this season.
It is true.
Let's go.
That is true. Let's talk about the braking zones on this track because there's some interesting braking zones.
Well, first of all, these cars have no brakes.
Yeah. Compared
to what I'm used to driving. That's why I almost got into Kirby there. Yeah, you just gotta back up your brake markers about, I don't know, 25 meters from a GT3 or LMP2 car. Just can't slow these down.
For sure. Hey, man, shout out to all that you want to give out.
Yeah, just shout out to Les and Terry. I was being a bit of a goofball tonight in qualifying, but hopefully they didn't see it. Oh, maybe they will now. Oops. And shout outs to Zip Motorsports. We're coming.
Hey, good job, buddy.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Next up, it is Ryan Robertson putting the 210 here in Victory Circle. Todd and Ryan, heck of a race for you. You had some moments there as well, but overall, good run in first place tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if David and Colin were going to start in the back for any race, I'm kind of glad it was this one. I was not consistent, so having a nice little 6+ second gap to them for the start of the race was we'll say it was a nice little gift to me. But yeah, I mean it's a tough track, especially in these TCRs. It's so easy to slide them through these corners and just lose 4/10 just on a lap easily.
We seen you do that coming out of the final corner where you jumped the curb a little bit, went to grass some, but that'd be an interesting last lap. I'm sure that you was watching the mirror a little bit.
Oh, I was sweating bullets. Ever since I came out, once I saw Colin get in the second, I was just like, all right, we have to maintain this gap. And then I started pushing and getting X's, so I got to 5X and just had to back off enough to not push too hard, but keep him behind. And if this race was one lap longer, man, he had me. He had insane pace. So did Wash, to be fair. Wash was setting purple laps back to back. But
not sure what this is going to do for points with David finishing where he did. I guess it all depends on the X limits and stuff. But I'm sure that you probably gained quite a bit. It's going to be very close next week.
Yeah, it'll be good. It should be good for the team championship with both me and Ross taking first place. So
I knew they was teammates.
Yeah, I'm just here to have fun. And I mean, like I said, hats off to Colin from coming from the back and getting one lap away from that. That was an insane run by him.
For sure. Hey man, shout outs and all that you want to give out.
Yeah, shout out to Satellite Racing. Shout out to you guys for casting. Shout out to Les and Terry for running the league week in, week out.
Hey, good job, buddy.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Todd Chase Jr., thoughts on that one? That was a fun one.
Yeah, it was a really good race there between Nikhil and Mitch up until the pit stop, and then all of a sudden it just turned really, really bad for Mitch Heller there coming to the last corner, like we had talked about, and Ross Booth able to steal a win from Mitch Heller, and I feel bad for Mitch Heller in a way. He did everything right tonight and was my pick, but sometimes that's how it goes when you play that fuel game.
That is for sure. Amen. That was a good one. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. Y'all have a great night. Make sure you refresh. Go to our YouTube channel, just refresh. You'll see the other broadcast coming up here in about 5 minutes or so. Y'all have a great night. We'll see y'all soon. Take care and God bless.